Good morning and happy day one of our $100 spending challenge. I don't know what I really want to call this yet. I guess I'm going to figure this out by the time this first video goes out. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I am sick. No, it's not COVID, but it is freaking annoying. So in case you guys missed this video up here and you have no idea what's going on, over the next 23 days, I have a $100 food budget as a challenge to help raise money for Feeding America. So every video over the next 23 days will be part of that challenge and will be part of that fundraiser. You'll see a little donate button right on the side, and there are different tiers for if you give enough money, you do get something back. So what we're gonna do today is go grocery shopping. I've kind of worked out the math here, and if we look at the next 23 days, this kind of breaks down into about 4 weeks. Now, if you've been around for a while, you know that I usually order my groceries from Aldi on Instacart, which Aldi is cheaper, but there's not one in walking distance to me. And with Instacart, like, it would be way over my $25 budget. So today we are going to our local grocery store, C-Town, and we're gonna get some groceries. But first we do have to see what we actually have in the pantry before we start making our list. And checking it twice. I don't feel very good. Let's go. So let's start with our proteins. We've got some eggs, some chicken sausage, 2 cans of tuna, some black beans, which are really only a protein if you're a vegetarian, but we have a budget this month, and some protein powder. Moving into our carbs, we have some very old spaghetti that I don't even know where this came from. A little bit of rice, we're probably gonna need to restock on that, half a loaf of bread, and some oats. For our fats, we have plenty of salad dressings. I have a few more in the pantry as well, and some cheese. And then for veggies, I've got this fresh-ish bag of spinach. We're gonna hope that's still good. And then a few bags of frozen things, some berries back there. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of frozen vegetables, so I feel like those are gonna be last resort. Ooh, there's a red nose. So I think it's always really important to go through kind of like your fridge, your freezer, your pantry reserves, especially when you're working on a budget, because a lot of this challenge is gonna be about getting creative and figuring out how to pull from things that we already have. I think that this challenge is gonna show us all a really great way to get creative and use what we have. All right, so it is just about time to go grocery shopping. I am going to make a little list, check it twice. Did I already make that joke? And I'll show you that list and show you like kind of where my brain is at. All right, we are off. So if you look at my list over here, I broke it up into like proteins, carbs, fats, and veggies or fiber or whatever. And my strategy for this first week is actually gonna be to kind of like use up my reserves of what I have. That's gonna be the biggest focus of this first week. Like, let's get creative with what we already have in the house, because I feel like I'm one of those people who, if I don't have things like ready to go right at my fingertips, I'm like, oh, I have nothing to eat. And really, you do. So I'm gonna show you that you probably do have things to eat in your house this week. I kind of made note in each category, like things I already had, what I'm thinking of using things for. And honestly, with like my veggies and potentially fruit too, like I'm just gonna kind of see what's on sale, because a lot of the things that I like to do is more, and we're gonna talk about this tomorrow, it's more ingredient prep rather than meal prep. So instead of like thinking of set in stone meals, I think it's a little bit more freeing to think instead of like very versatile ingredients that you can prep. And prep means different things to everybody, but then you can kind of mix and match so you're not like forced into one thing the whole week.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless.
Hello, we are back from the grocery store, and I'm gonna show you that this is bullshit. This is all I got. This. So I got an onion, ground beef, 3 potatoes, 2 tomatoes, 3 heads of romaine, $23.18. That is like highway robbery. The thing that got me the most was the romaine. That package was $10. What? I was trying to figure out if I wanted to get Greek yogurt for like, you know, on the sides of breakfast as a replacement for sour cream for the taco salad. I couldn't afford it. And like, this is what companies do too. Like, I saw a sale for the big like Stony Brook yogurt for $4.99, but then when you look closely, it says excluding Greek. Well, the Greek yogurt is the one that I want because it has more protein, less carbs, less sugar. Like, the normal one is the one that's not the more nutritious choice. So thank God I have all these like reserves of food in my house that I'm going to be using this week, because I don't really know how next week's going to go. So this brings our total down to $76.82 to get through the rest of the 22 days. So what I'm gonna do now, if you couldn't tell, I feel like crap. I think I have a can of soup left. I'm gonna make that and then lay down on the couch. But I'll show you my food that I choose to eat throughout the day. Remember, again, today is a sick day, so I'm really not going for like balanced meals. I'm kind of just going for like whatever's gonna get me through the day and not make me feel like poo. So yeah, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Let's continue. So I just finished teaching my class and wow, we're a mess. What a start to day one. I just finished teaching and then I just edited my class. I'm waiting for it to export. I need to go get more NyQuil because I'm dying. And honestly, I'm not hungry. I'm telling you right now, those are the only two things I ate today, that goldfish and that soup. I'm just not hungry because I just feel like crap. I know I should eat something, but everything I have, like, I don't really want. And I know that I am under budget by $1 something. And I know that I can get ramen next door for like $1 something. So we're gonna use the rest of my $25 budget this week and buy some ramen because it's the only thing I can think about eating right now, and I think it's gonna help my throat. I look like something. So we're gonna sign off for the day, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully feeling better. We do have a busier day tomorrow, so fingers crossed. And tomorrow we're gonna talk all about ingredient prep, which is my version of meal prepping. So we're looking forward to that. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.